Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome to Straight Up Tennessee. Today on this Thursday, you already know who it is, man. It's your boy Ruck in the building, man. It's been a while, yes, but I have some incredible news for all of the Straight Up Tennessee family leading into July, into football season. We're going to dive all the way into that to start our show today. But you already know, man, we got to kick this thing off the right way. I'm telling you, there's so many details that I cannot wait to share with you in the intro of the show. But then today, we're going to dive into all of the NCAA college football video game sights and sounds. This all released yesterday. You know, we're trying to keep up with this as well because the release is less than 3 weeks away. It's going to be an exciting time. I shouldn't say it's less than 3 weeks away for some people. Those some people are like your boy here. But we're going to talk about the sights and sounds release that they talked about yesterday. 3-minute video. Kirk Herbstreit goes through a lot of details. I want to bring it to you guys because you deserve it. And then we'll obviously go into a little bit of the Tennessee football team, man. Tennessee baseball wins a natty. It's just insane what is going on in Knoxville right now. Imagine what could happen this fall if we do the same thing in the football program. I can't wait to even y'all will see. It's going to be a fire show. Cannot wait. Like, comment, subscribe. You already know what it is, man. It's Straight Up Tennessee, baby. Let's get it rolling on this Thursday.
From 40, on the way, a knuckleball. He got it!
What up, fam? Welcome back to Straight Up Tennessee today on this Thursday, man. Y'all know what to do. Top of the show. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification right now, man, so you guys never miss an episode. We're still climbing, guys, to 1K subs in this football season. I can promise you we're going to hit that thing. I cannot wait for more content, for more guests, for the crew to be back. Turner, my boy Sel, is joining the Straight Up Tennessee crew in full. He's been handling a lot of our social media things, but now, man, he's going to be hopping on the show with us as well from time to time. And so, man, it's just been a cool little journey this entire offseason of football, really from basketball until now where we are. We just haven't been consistent, and it's kind of been on purpose, but it's also kind of been what it has been. Life gets in the way. A lot of things kind of take over your time. But I come with good news, letting you guys know that July 8th, the boys are back live. And I cannot wait. Volume 4. Can y'all believe that we've already done volume 1, volume 2, volume 3? This will be volume 4 for Straight Up Tennessee. And this season, it's going to be special, man. We're going to have some guests, some former guests, some VFLs, some current players, some old players. Who knows? It's going to be a fun year, and I can't wait for all of the details to kind of embark and be laid out to you guys. But for right now, I kind of want to set up what is to come for this channel and for this podcast and for this community that is Straight Up Tennessee. We are not going anywhere. I want everybody to hear me loud and clear and say, I personally am sorry as a content creator for not bringing you enough content from us at Straight Up Tennessee. You know, you build something and it's grown to 900 plus subs, and you kind of let it rest for 2 to 3 months, and you don't realize how much people miss you, but also how many times or how much you're leaving on the table. You know, we really have been working behind the scenes, and it hasn't been showing from what's coming on the channel and on the pod. But I'm telling y'all right now, this fall is going to be a movie. From July 8th on, I can't wait to just dive into a couple of things that we're going to be doing here on the show. But, you know, I just want to say sorry from the bottom of my heart for not bringing enough content. Just been a busy season. but your boy is back. And this episode is the one that I wanted to kind of release because next week, all of us, as far as all of the Straight Up Tennessee boys, we are out doing some things. We're on a camp, we're on vacation. And then that next week, y'all, July 8th, it is go time for the channel. We'll get everything back ramped up. We'll be going 2 episodes a week to start. Then once we get to August, mid-August into the first game, you already know, man, we're going to start adding back in. We got Monday. We'll have the midweek chat every now and then. This year, the midweek chat is going to kind of be as needed. We're going to have most of our guests on the midweek chats leading into this fall. Let's say we don't have a guest, but there's big news. We're going to be doing a midweek chat. But if it's a normal week, let's say we're playing Kent State, there might not be a midweek chat that week unless we have a guest. So we're going to definitely be doing our the next day videos. So, excuse me, I'm sorry about that, fam. We're going to be doing our next day shows live on Sundays. We'll go live on Mondays for our Who Is show. That's going to set up the entire week. Who is the opponent? Who are they? What can we expect offensively, defensively? What do they bring to the table? What schemes are they going to run? What do we expect from us to do offensively and defensively? Y'all know the Who Is show. Can't wait for that one. That's going to be live on Monday nights. And then we will also have a Chop It Up Friday where we will basically go back through all of the practice notes, the interviews that happen on Tuesday and Wednesdays with the players and coaches. We'll go over those. And then we'll obviously do our playmakers of the game and our final score predictions on Chop It Up Friday. Obviously, the game is on Saturday, and we just will repeat Sunday live, Monday live, show on Friday. So, but I kind of want to dive into this a little bit for you guys, just our schedule for July. So again, I told you in July, we're going to be doing 2 episodes per week. One will be live, one will be a recorded show. And those recorded shows are going to be kind of fun. We're going to be relaxed. We're going to talk more about the College Football 25 video game. We're all going to be starting a dynasty mode. So that's going to be really cool. We'll kind of dive into that. But just for you guys to know so that everybody can be on the same page and can know when to start expecting the content rollout. So on Monday, July 8th, we will be live at 7:15 Central. And we're going to be on that show specifically setting up volume 4. As I told you, this is the 4th volume of our podcast, of our show. We're going to talk more about the NCAA football game that night, but really we're going to be setting up more of what to expect all of July leading into the fall on that day. That Wednesday night, we'll be recording for a Thursday drop. That's going to have our early season predictions, schedule talk, and what do we think Tennessee can end up at the end of the year? What's that final record? Truly, and not a biased response, but a true response. Where do we truly think that Tennessee can end up? That's going to be on Thursday, July 11th. That's when that show will release. Monday, again, we're going to be live on July 15th. This is going to be the pre-release day for NCAA or for College Football 25. I will be playing that day, so I can't wait to talk about the game that night. But we'll talk more about our defensive side of the football. What are we expecting? We're going to break down more of what we want to see from the defense as a whole, from Rodney Garner to Coach William Inge, Willie Martinez, Tim Banks. What do we want to see from these guys? And then we're going to talk about the NCAA football game a little bit more that night. And then on that Thursday, July 18th, we'll release a show the day before the video game comes out. And we're going to talk about the offensive side of the ball. Nico, all the hype, the NCAA football video game release. It's just everything. So we're going to talk all about that. And that's going to lead us into the next week of July, where we'll go live on Monday. We'll have more details to come on conversation, agenda, things like that. But we've been cooking behind the scenes, guys. There's a lot of details and a lot of things that are coming out for us. And so it's been really cool. It's been really fun, but just wanted to let you guys know, the family, who is Straight Up Tennessee, what's going on. And no, we're not going anywhere. The boys are, if anything, the boys are back in town. You feel me? The boys are back, and can't wait to get that boy Turner back, add Sale to the mix. It's going to be a fun football season, y'all. So, yeah, so let's dive in really quickly. Sights and sounds, man. It dropped today. College Football 25 sights and sounds dropped. And I kind of want to open it up with this. Yesterday, obviously, toughest places to play came out. And I don't know. I don't know if they got that right, bro. I don't know if they got this list right. Texas A&M, maybe, but I think everybody knows that Tiger Stadium, LSU should have been the number one toughest place to play. I'm a Tennessee fan, and I know we went to LSU in 2022 and smack a that dang, but we didn't have to play them at night. We didn't have to play them at 3:30. We played them at 12 o'clock. And that's different. It's a different different type of environment. And we smacked them. But from the horror stories I've heard from former players that have played there, from VFLs who have played there back in the 2010s when LSU was winning SEC championships and things like that. That's a scary place to play. It's intimidating. The way the stadium is built, they're on top of you, they're around you, they're breathing on your neck. If you score, it's insane. And so everybody knows Tiger Stadium should have been the number one. But the list just goes on to be poor. Wisconsin and Oregon and all ahead of Neyland Stadium. I don't know where they got this from. I know that they said that it came from home win percentage, rankings and all of this data. And I think that EA, I'm hoping they're not being way too calculated with a lot of this game. Like, I hope the game is not as calculated as that list that I saw, because that list is terrible. I don't think that list is correct. And I'm hoping, and I don't think the game will be as calculated as that, but that list gave us all something to look at and say, I don't know, dog. That just doesn't make a lot of sense. But then on Wednesday, they release Sights and Sounds, and they talk more about traditions, the runouts. They talk about the capture of how they did these things. They go through the mascots. They talk about how they created the mascots and what they looked like and how they wanted to truly depict exactly what they looked at. The turnover traditions, they do everything. When you catch an interception, people will dunk the basketball in the goal. They have everything: fight songs, stadium seating, the crowd themes, checker Neyland, stripe the stadium, Penn State whiteout. Like, all of this is in there. And so it's a loaded day for NCAA football. But the one thing that really caught my eye that I love that they put into the game were the traditions and the runouts. There was a moment in the Sights and Sounds video where they said they actually partnered with ESPN to take sound bites of what the crowd was acting like on a specific play, so that when that happens in the video game, they can truly reenact that moment. So let's say it's 3rd and 5, you're on the goal line, and you throw a ball and it gets picked off and they take it to the crib. The way the crowd reacts to that play is going to feel like you're watching a true college football game. The environment is going to react to what's actually happening on the field and not what's happening after you score a touchdown. I think about Madden. Madden does not do a good job of reacting to what happens on the field. You throw the pick, the crowd don't even do anything. It's just still one. Like, it just sounds like that the whole game, right? But from what they said, the way that they partnered with ESPN, the sound bites, the crowd spikes, or the crowd diminishes. If you're a home team and you do something like that, the crowd, you're going to hear the somber feelings. Or if you're the home team and you catch the pick, you're going, as soon as the ball is caught, it is going to reenact and feel as if this was lively happening in the present moment. That detail in itself is insane to me. The way that they even portrayed it to be, I can't wait to see it. The way that they even portrayed it was they had Penn State playing Michigan, and they played Mo Bamba. You can hear the crowd screaming. It's a delay of game. And when the delay of game happens, the Penn State crowd was so loud, because I watched the video with headphones on intentionally to see what's actually happening. It was insane. I was like, yo, this detail is lit. It sounds like a real crowd, feels like a real game. The music's blaring. You can barely hear Fowler and Herb Street. I loved it. But also the runouts, man, like the actual tradition of when kids are running out of the tunnel, wherever it is, Florida, they touch the gator head. They have that in the game. Boston College, they touch the eagle. It's in the game. Tennessee, they showed a really quick soundbite of Tennessee running through the T and cutting to the right, going to our sideline with Smokey. It's in the game. They also showed a quick clip of Smokey just kind of cheering on the sideline, but the stadium was checkered. Neyland was checkered, y'all, and it was insane looking. The crowds look good. The detail of the faces, the face painting, the adaptive. What I liked too was the adaptive environment change. So if it's cold outside, you see people wearing toboggans and hoodies, or you have the students who are wearing toboggans but no shirt. They're painted up. Like the adaptive environment and weather, man, just the detail that they put into this game, man. I cannot wait to play it. For the people that got to play it, I'm hating on them. I'm truly hating. But they even showed, when Clemson runs down Howard's Rock and they run down the hill, they showed how they reenacted that with real people jumping up and running down a ramp. And they just, they really did something so right. And I'm just excited to actually get my hands on this game. I think that it's going to look insane. I think it's going to be special. And you remember when I was just telling y'all that they had a video, like they had a glimpse of Neyland checkered. I want y'all to see this, man. Look at that. Look at that. That looks awesome. It looks awesome. Checker Neyland, Smokey, the Vols letters, it's all there. It just looks killer, man. They know what they're doing with this game, and I'm excited about it, man. So, I think the other thing that caught my eye in yesterday's release was the hand signals, man. They have the Wisconsin W, bro. They got the Miami U. You saw you saw a lot of the other teams doing, like they saw the Gator chomp. You actually saw faces with fans. It wasn't just these lofty, weird looking bodies and people just going like clapping. It's crazy, man, how much they did. The chants, like, I can't wait to hear Rocky Top. They got the OHIO for Ohio State. They have the saying for Kennesaw State that they said. Fowler said it. Man, I just SEC schools, they chant SEC, SEC. Man, they got War Eagle. They got Missouri, the MIZZOU. They got everything in the game. Fowler, Herbstreit, Pollock, Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer. Y'all, Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and Pollock will actually be on the call for the other games that aren't your biggest games with Herbstreit and Fowler. So it says that Fowler and Herbstreit will be on the call in your dynasty and your road to glory when your weekly matchup is declared the game of the week. They will also be present if you reach a conference championship game, each game of the college football playoff, and the college football playoff national championship game. But the other crew will be on the Thursday night broadcast. They will be on all of the other games in your schedule. So that's just really dope, man, to have it feel like a big game when you get Fowler and Herbstreit. It's going to feel so good. Like, I can't wait. It's just going to feel so authentic and real, man. And the fact that they took the time to be that specific lets me know that this game is going to be absolutely legit. I can't wait to see the celebrations from the big games, Army, Navy, all the other rivalry games that leave with a trophy, the Egg Bowl or anything like that. Florida, Georgia. I cannot wait to see how this game plays. That's the thing that I want to know. How does it feel? How does it play? And I know a lot of the guys that have played it already, they say it is not a Madden clone, and I'll believe it when I get to play, and I can't wait to play it. So But y'all, Tennessee football, they're knee deep summer. You're about to start fall camp in the next few weeks. A lot of the guys are still traveling, hanging out with family, friends, doing their home stuff, but it's almost go time. And so I can't wait to start talking more ball. Obviously, the recruiting game has been insane. We're getting 5-star linemen. It's just insane what Josh Heupel and crew are doing on Rocky Top, and it's a great thing to be a part of right now. And so any recruits watching Straight Up Tennessee right now, I need you to understand one thing. There's not a better place, and there's not a more special place than Knoxville, Tennessee. If you want to come and be a part of greatness, if you want to come and be a part of something that's not just growing, but thriving, if you want to be in a culture where it's a player first mentality, yes, you are going to get coached hard. But if you want to be in a place where you are the priority, you have nowhere else to go. Knoxville, Tennessee, the home of the Tennessee Volunteers. Y'all, been a fun, fiery show. I can't wait for July 8th. We are back in full effect. Until then, y'all already know what it is, man. Like, comment, subscribe, share, hit that follow button if you're on Instagram, anywhere. Hit that subscribe button on YouTube. July 8th, Straight Up Tennessee, Volume 4. We taking off. I will see everybody back live Monday, July 8th, 7:15 Central, 8:15 Eastern. You already know what it is, man. It's your boy Ruck in the building. It's Straight Up Tennessee, baby. We'll see you on July 8th.